4 watts. How much difference does it make? We're going to find out because we've got the Soundcore Boost, my £50 champion. We've got the slightly smaller Soundcore 3. So what is the difference? Why would they have 2 speakers almost the same size? That's a bit smaller, that's a bit bigger. There's so much difference in the sound. Why would they do that? Now, we've got 16 watts, 20 watts, as I said, 4 watts difference. What else is different now? I'm going to tell you. They're around 50 quid. So, depends on the deal. When I checked these prices, I actually had the Soundcore Boost at slightly cheaper, £43, and this was about 50 quid. Doesn't make a lot of sense, so check the deal at the time. Now, Soundcore 3, I believe that's party cost, and you can't do stereo pairing. You can do stereo pairing, but not party. What's party cost now? Well, party cost is you can connect up to 100 speakers, as we all do all the time, every day. Every morning I get up and I think, I'm going to connect 100 speakers. But if you want stereo pairing, you need TWS, not party cost. Some of the speakers are both party cost. TWS, like the Rave Neo. But I'm not sure, I believe that's party cost only. That's TWS only. They are both USB-C connections. Neither of them have an auxiliary input. Oh, I can hear you groaning already. You can use both of them as a phone speaker. I've talked about 16 watts versus 20 watts. That's 505 grams versus 624 grams. Again, not really significant, almost the same on paper. They're both IPX7 rated. You can drop them in up to 1 meter of water for 30 minutes and they will float. That's brilliant. You may think, big deal. Well, yeah, if you actually want to use a speaker in a pool or something like that, floats to the bottom, that doesn't make much sense. If it sinks to the bottom, what is the point of that? But these will both float. Got 38mm woofers versus 44mm woofers. So there's, we know bigger drivers means it can go louder for the same wattage. And we also know it's going to sound bigger normally. Bigger drivers sound bigger. Both got 2 passive radiators. Neither of them are great for YouTube. Wow, what was your testing? Well, I found 180 milliseconds, 150 milliseconds. I don't think above 80 milliseconds is a no-go. Don't do it. So neither of them are great for that. But that's not really the point, is it? We're going to play music. Do they sound nice with music? Well, let's have a listen. Lowish a volume, 40%.
To get on my feet, what's going on? Been stuck in time, gotta leave this place. Lost in my mind, trying to ease my pain. Gotta step outside, but it's hard to go. I can't leave your ghost. It smells like cigarettes and perfume. I still see your silhouette in my room. Everywhere I go now, I lose my mind. Smells like cigarettes and perfume. I still see your silhouette in my room. Everywhere I go now, I lose my mind. My mind. I can't get you out of 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 my mind. It smells like cigarettes and perfume. I still see your silhouette in my room. Everywhere I go now, I lose my mind. Smells like cigarettes and perfume. I still see your silhouette in my room. Everywhere I go now, I lose my mind.
There is significantly more bass on the Boost, but it's significantly clearer on the Soundcore 3. Depending on your taste, you're going to like one or the other. They both sound quite decent. I didn't like the Soundcore 3 in my first testing. By the way, of course, I hope you've noticed I'm using custom settings on both of them. And now I've pushed the highs a little bit, not a lot, a little bit on the Soundcore 3. I think it's doing quite well. It's actually better than I remembered it. I do use one custom EQ. That's to keep things simple. In the real world, you could, if it's your only speaker, I've got a million speakers, and so I have to keep things simple. If that's your only speaker, you're going to adjust it depending on the volume you're at. If you're this sort of 40%, you'll reduce the bass. I haven't reduced the bass. I'm trying to keep it simple. One EQ, all volumes. But with my EQ, yes, it's a little bit muddy at low volumes, but it's, to me, still sounds decent. But compared to the Soundcore 3, what does it do? It does clarity. That's got more weight behind it. That's got more clarity. And that also, by the way, sounds a bit bigger in reality. Okay, let's push it a bit more. Let's go to 70% of volume.
Let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold.
Pretty much the same thing. What I will say is the bass on the Soundcore 3 is not obviously the highest quality. Smaller driver, smaller speaker. And like some of the Soundcore speakers, I don't know if it's by design or not, because quite a few of them do this, sounds a bit woolly. Oh, what does that mean? Is it like a sheep? No, it's not like woolly. Means it's a bit like a wet cardboard box. It's an out of control bass. Is it distorted? No, but it's out of control. Sounds a bit weird, but yeah, the bass is still there. The Soundcore 3 does that, but it's more controlled on the Soundcore Boost. So this is all about the bass, isn't it? This has amazing bass, actually, for its size. It really is a warm, deep bass sounding speaker. What's that? It's clearer, thinner sounding speaker. Depending on your taste, you're going to like one or the other, and you'll probably want to know, well, okay, but I like playing it really, really loud. 16 watts, 20 watts. What happens when I go to maximum volume?
I want to live another day. I want to live another night. All of our memories fade away, but we still have a reason why. Loving this world, baby, I don't wanna live here. I wanna know why I have to live here. I want to live another day. I need to find another way. My life is gone, I need one more day in paradise. All the things I never say. Running, crying in the rain. My youth has gone, I need one more day, one more life. I want to live another day. I need to find another way. My life is gone, I need one more day in paradise. All the things I never say. Running, crying in the rain. My youth has gone, I need one more day, one more life. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. for just another day. You're wasting again another night. All of our memories fade away, but we still have a reason why. Love in this world, baby, I don't wanna live it. I wanna know why I have to live it. I don't wanna grow, I don't wanna die. Everybody say one more day, one more life. I don't wanna fall, running out of time. Everybody say one more day, one more life. I want to live another day. I need to find another way. My life is gone, I need one more day in paradise. All the things I never say. Running, crying in the rain. My youth is gone, I need one more day, one more life. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
So not much changes when you go to maximum volume, and we already know the basic characteristics of these speakers. Got deep bass, it's a warm sounding speaker. It's a thinner sounding speaker, but a clearer sounding speaker, but it just simply doesn't have the bass to compare to Soundcore Boost. But of note, when you hit maximum volume or near maximum volume, to my ears, clearly there's an issue with the limiting. When you're playing a track and a bass heavy section kicks in, the highs and the mids limits. Obviously there's some dynamic range limiting going on in an obvious way with Soundcore 3. If you tend to listen at maximum volumes, you're going to hear that. It's quite annoying. 1 minute you're getting very clear highs and mids. Bass kicks in, you're losing your mids and highs. Whereas that's consistent, but it's consistently less clear and it's consistently deeper in bass. My preference, no secrets, is for the boost, the Soundcore Boost, because impressive bass for a 50 quidish speaker. Is it incredibly clear? No. You got to know, if you get the speaker, it's not going to be the clearest sounding speaker you will ever get. But for its size and its price, the bass is impressive. You get this speaker, it's going to be a bit cheaper, hopefully, although depends on the deal you get at the time. Going to sound thinner, but you will get some more clarity out of it. It is going to sound thinner, and the bass that you do get is going to be a bit woolly. It's going to be it's a bit out of control. Is it distorting? No, but it's just what I would say is out of control. So, does size matter? If it does to you, Soundcore 3 is a smaller speaker. My preference is for the Soundcore Boost. I think it's an impressive speaker, but it could be clearer. There is no holy grail in speakers. Every speaker I've ever heard, and by all accounts that you've ever heard, there's going to be some trade-offs. There's going to be something about that speaker that is not perfect, but there's going to be something about it that you like. This is my video of the Soundcore Boost, my pound for pound world champion at £50. So not really world champion, my 50 pound champion versus the Soundcore 3. And if you find them at the same price, I don't think it's great value, but if you find it about 30 quid, that's stonking value. It doesn't sound bad. It's just the bass is a little bit out of control, and it's a little bit thin sounding, but matter of taste, isn't it? Bass is a matter of taste. 100 hertz and below, going to be a matter of taste. We're not really going to argue about that. I'm just telling you, from my point of view, what I prefer and the difference in the sound. Warm, clinical. Hope you got something out of this video, and I thank you for watching.
I ain't about that life. I ain't about that life. Ain't no project wife, got my logic right, cause I'm not your type. I ain't about that life. I ain't about that life. Sorry, ma, I ain't get it right. I'ma just live my life. I ain't about that. I ain't about that life.